University of Toledo researchers are making significant strides in tracking invasive fish in area rivers and the Great Lakes. Now, the invasive grass carp fish has been repopulating in the Sandusky River for years, and it could ruin Lake Erie's wetland ecosystem.
News 5's Bryn Caswell shows us the new method, making waves, and explains how new data could help guide management strategies.
So we're going to head up downstream.
Bob Mapes knows the Sandusky River like the back of his hand. He leads the University of Toledo grass carp field crew.
Frog leg, you don't see no grass carp around there, have you?
Their mission is to locate and catch the highly invasive fish species.
They're pretty big suckers. They tend to be 2 to 3 feet long. They average about 40 pounds in weight.
Grass carp are from Eastern Asia and were introduced to the U.S. in the 1960s to clean ponds. They're herbivores and can eat their entire body weight in plants a day, which is a huge problem for wetland sustainability on Lake Erie and in area watersheds. Mapes says 5% of the historic Lake Erie shore wetlands are already gone.
Population that's been slowly growing over decades, that we just kind of recently got to the point of causing concern.
But grass carp are difficult to catch.
They're rare, they're sort of hard to find now, which means that this is the time we can actually make an impact.
The tool making that process easier for researchers are electronets.
When these electronets get placed into the water, it creates a cloud of electricity underneath the boat. It immobilizes the fish, and it makes it easier for researchers like Matt to scoop up invasive species like grass carp.
This is the least invasive way to capture the fish, really.
The new method created by the University of Toledo researchers shows progress in fighting the spread of grass carp, but could now lead to new management strategies for other sleeper species. Estimates from the new model show that from 2018 to 2020, there were less than 200 grass carp in the Sandusky River. During that time period, the field crew captured 96 carp in 64 out of 380 events. The research also finds that grass carp are dying faster.
We're seeing with new runs of this model that the number that we think are in the river is going down.
Grass carp start spawning in May when the water is warmer, so we didn't catch any Tuesday. But fishing is a practice of patience, and in this case especially, thoughtful strategy.
Before their population expands and gets too big to manage, if we can hit them hard right now, we might be able to stop further spread and further degradation.
On the Sandusky River, Bryn Caswell.
Hey, Frog Leg, it's the underdog. We're about done with the TV folks, heading back to the dock. Over.
News 5.
So what if you're out on the lake and you think you might see that invasive grass carp? Here are some things you can do to confirm what you're looking at. Check out these photos from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources Division of Wildlife. They give us a look at what makes the grass carp unique. Let's zoom in. Its eyes sit in line with its mouth. You can see large scales with dark borders in a crosshatch pattern. You'll also notice the grass carp's short dorsal fin and that very long, slender body.